All dogs really can learn new tricks, and we are here with Hollywood dog trainer Joel Silverman and his beautiful Duchess. We're going to learn some secrets to even the most stubborn, even most stubborn animals can actually turn over a new leaf.
They certainly can.
And begin learning. And Adina, you were saying in the interview too that your husband
was a professional dog trainer. Yes,
wow.
Yes. He didn't do tricks for movies. He worked with families, so stop dogs from chewing on people's shoes and the couch, and
that is really the most important type of training, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is really is.
Well, as we showed, and let's remind everybody at the top of the show, your famous trainer that now worked, you're doing banking commercials now with Chase Bank.
You know, I work on both sides of the camera. Movie animal trainer, then I had a show on Animal Planet, Good Dog You, then my newer show, What Color Is Your Dog? So I worked on both sides of the camera.
Let's take a look at that commercial. Take a peek.
Stay, lie down.
I'd like to take this time.
Roll over. Almost. Roll over. Good.
It took Joel Silverman years to become a master dog trainer.
Roll over. Good job.
But only a few commands to master depositing checks at Chase ATMs. Technology designed for you, so you can easily master the way you bank.
Wow, everybody's seen that commercial.
I know. 4,000 times.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that he trained killer whales. That's amazing. And then you also Hollywood dogs. And then like Duchess, you're writing a book for pet owners, for as well as you also have books that are for.
Right.
The name of your book is
What Color Is Your Dog?
What color is your dog? That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's training your dog based on personality. And my whole philosophy is the fact that if you talk to different dog trainers across America, they'll all say they train dogs a certain way. And I speak at conferences, I do a lot of different types of things, and I found the best dog trainers are the ones that can train the dog based upon the dog's individual personality, not based on like one style. So, what color is your dog? Your dog is one of 5 colors, kind of like Lifesavers: red, orange, yellow, green, or blue. The greens and the blues are the cooler color dogs. They're the dogs that are timid, they're apprehensive, a little shy. Yellow dog in the middle, the mellow yellow laid back dog, that's the easiest dog. And then as we get in the red and oranges dogs, those are the more the high strung dogs. And my whole philosophy is you would never train a warmer color dog like, and you know a lot about this, a warmer color dog like a cooler color dog. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you move, the way you reward, the way you correct, and even the tools you use are like night and day. It's your body language. Everything is so much different. So that really is my style. So it's not necessarily a style of dog training. It's understanding of the fact that, hey, I'm going to go and work with you based upon your personality. It's just like kids.
Yeah,
all kids are different,
even people. My football coach was like that. He coached us all differently.
And I tell people all the time, I was never a good student. I sucked in school, but the few years I did do well was because the teachers knew the way I was.
What color you were?
Exactly. I was a little slow, so I was just kind of the way I was.
What color is Duchess?
Duchess is an orange dog. Now, Duchess is more of a high-strung dog, but as we start working with her, as you can see, you start giving her treats, what ends up happening, sometimes it just starts focusing, it focuses and kind of redirects her into working.
Sure. So how do we start training when we want
Well, the way we start training is actually we're on an elevated area, and elevated areas are great because they're a defined place. And you can use an ottoman, you can use a chair, you can use something, maybe your back porch, but it's a defined place because when you're training your dog and starting your dog on something elevated, what happens is you could start stepping back right away because it's a barrier, okay? And if for some reason the dog jumps off, we simply guide the dog back up there, okay? And we're always gonna walk in and reward the dog. And this is the big deal. Always walk in and reward your dog for staying, whether it's sitting, lying down, whatever, because the dog understands this is a place. You see a lot of people that try to train their dog and they go, oh good boy, and they call the dog to them. And I'm like, well, where did you reward your dog? And they're like, over here. They're like, well, my dog won't stay. And I'm like, well, why should your dog stay? Because you're not ever walking in. So as movie animal trainers and as private party owners, I always teach people, we always want to make sure we always walk to our dog, reward our dog for staying on an elevated area. And once we train,
what does she want?
She wants to do her little eye cover deal.
Oh, she does?
They always want to do their last behavior they learn how to do. But anyways, once your dog is trained on elevated areas, then you move to flat ground.
It's like little baby steps. Like, why is it important that we learn to lie down, sit, stay, all of those things?
It's all the foundation. It's exactly what you just said. It's all baby steps. It's all the foundation, and that's really what it's all about. And so, but yeah, so she wants to do a little eye cover deal. I trained her to do this a long time ago.
Oh, let her do it.
Okay, Duchess, do you get embarrassed?
To do it.
Okay, very, very good. That's a good girl. And the way we train that, you know, honestly, people are going to how we do it, you know, train some of these different things. I literally go and start with it right here on her nose, and I reward her for it. And I'll just kind of pet her a little bit, and I'll say it just like that over and over again. And what ends up happening as you start doing it, she starts raising it on herself, and she'll start leaving it there. We'll tell her to stay, and we just train the stay over and over again.
How long does that usually take, though? It's not in the first time you do this.
Oh,
Is it over days,
Oh
weeks?
my gosh, this behavior took about 3 months to train.
3
working,
months.
Working just little tiny sessions. But as movie animal trainers too, a lot of times people don't get a chance to see kind of stuff. Come here, some of the stuff that we do. So I thought we would do. Come here, sit, stay, lie down. And you know, a lot of times we have to get back from the dog a little bit, have them go through their behaviors. Lie down, you know, sit, stand, easy, stay, back up.
Ooh, back up.
Sit up, lie down, on your side, straighten up, sit, good girl, cover. Okay, very, very good up here.
Wow.
That's
You know, you have such a
that is
gentle,
a-
loving
I
voice
know.
when you give these commands. I've heard dog trainers that are a little louder, stricter. But you're so soft when
it's
you do
all
it.
about, you know, to me, it's the animals are going to work with you based upon what they're conditioned to hearing. If all they hear is yelling and loud screaming, get over here, you know, that's all they're going to do.
Sure.
And but if they have somebody that's very, very soft spoken, that's what they're conditioned to. And there are a lot of dog trainers. I speak at a lot of conferences across the nation and things like that, and a lot of dog training clubs. And there are thousands of dog trainers across America that are just awesome trainers that really do the same type of style that I do. Balanced dog training,
Sure.
very mellow with their voice and things
We
like that.
had we kind of got Adina. She was busy today. She didn't get to the post office.
Yeah, she wants to mail
Oh, yes,
something.
I have a letter to mail.
Oh, yes.
Can you help me out with that?
Absolutely, we can. Why don't you give that to me there, right there? You want this? Would you like to do something here? Okay, you ready? Can you go mail that? Okay, go on. Nudge that. Good girl.
Okay, well, that was incredible. But let's
What if
talk
it's
about
return
the
to sender? Can't get it back there.
There are steps to this, though, because there are a lot of different techniques to close the door, raise the flag, go
You know,
over there.
That behavior, that is a chain. And actually, it's funny because I grew up doing the animal show at Universal Studios on the hill here when I was 20 years old. So we ended the show with that behavior. And that was almost 40 years ago. And so what we do is with that behavior, that is a chain of her actually, I think 6 or 7 different things. But having a dog actually carry the object, you know, a piece of paper in its mouth, that's a big deal right there, because a lot of dogs don't want to carry paper in their mouth. But then to carry paper in the mouth and then go and open the door with the paper in the dog's mouth, that's a big deal, you know?
Right.
And then it's like, okay, now you're going to open the door and you got to put it inside.
But then, real quick, why, after she put it in there, why didn't she just want to come and get a treat from you?
Because what ended up happening is we trained it as a chain of behavior. So what ended up happening is we started off, we actually back train it, we train it in reverse. So we start off with actually her lifting the flag up. Okay, so she knows she has to lift that flag up. But before she lifts the flag up, she has to nudge the door. But before she nudges the door, she has to put the thing inside there. But before she puts the thing inside, she has to actually take it there. So it's all trained in reverse.
Wow.
How long did
Back
that
training.
take you?
That took about 3 weeks to train, actually.
Wow.
3 weeks.
That is
Wow, that's
amazing.
amazing.